this Iranian violation and attacks, and Qatar stands in solidarity with all the sisterly countries and support all the measures that will be taken to secure or ensure their security. The state of Qatar, their security. The state of Qatar express condolences to the victim from Pakistani origins and to their family as after he died in Abu Dhabi because of these attacks, and also express its condolences to the state of the to the UAE and also to the Pakistan, and also stresses that trying to target civilians in a direct or indirect way is considered as a violation of all the international humanitarian law and can never be accepted under any circumstances. In conclusion, the state of Qatar calls for immediate cessation of any escalation and to go back to the negotiation table and to continue to work in order to contain this crisis, in order to protect the interests of the countries, and also to avoid any escalation that could have grave consequences on the region and the world. And we pray God to protect Qatar, its emir and the population, and peace and blessings be upon you. Thank you, Ibrahim Sultan Al-Hashmi, representative of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And now we give the floor to Major General Abdullah Al-Khalifa Al-Muftah, representative of the Ministry of Defense. In the name of God, the most merciful, I welcome you to this joint press briefing. And first of all, I would like to send my regards to my colleagues in the Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and to reaffirm our coordination. And also, I welcome all the members of the media, the national and international media, and we thank you for conveying the exact and thorough information during these circumstances. Since the beginning of these attacks against our state, the Ministry of Defense has worked in order to provide a response, a comprehensive response in coordination with the relevant authorities in order to ensure public safety and the safety of the population. And also the Ministry of Defense would also relays the official information. We share with you the following. We have sent several alerts or warning alerts in which we have ensured that the situation in the country is stable, and we were able to successfully intercept the several attacks. And also we have called the population to only get the information from the official sources and to avoid rumors, and also to avoid any suspicious objects or shrapnel or debris, and to immediately report it to number 99 by calling 999. And also we have activated the early alert messages that have requested from the citizens and the residents to stay at home and not to leave unless for extreme urgency until the danger is gone. And as we continue to update or to get updates from the ground, we have continued to work with the relevant authorities, and we have reported 144 shrapnel across the country, including in the northern, southern, and central areas. And the number of casualties amounted to 8 people. 4 of them are in the hospital. 1 of them is heavily injured, and we wish them all speedy recoveries. There are other 4 injured that have already received the needed treatment and left the hospital. In addition to the material damages in both public and private properties, we invite all the citizens, the residents and the visitors to follow the safety instructions, and also to stay alert and to follow all the instructions, to commit to the early alert or to the alert messages, not to leave the house unless less for urgency, not to get close to any suspicious object or a shrapnel, and to immediately report it to 999, to only receive and to follow information from the official sources, not to post or share videos of the attacks in order to avoid any legal accountability. The Ministry, in cooperation with the relevant authorities, affirms that we are working at a heightened state of readiness using very advanced systems for early warning, and we have several command and control rooms that are trying to work around the clock in order to provide the needed information in timely manner. We continue to work within a joint framework that is relying on very advanced systems and also several plans in order to ensure the security of the state and also to be able to deal with the different challenges in an efficient manner. In conclusion, we value the cooperation and the awareness of the citizens, the residents and the visitors, and the respect of the early warning messages, and the Ministry of Defense affirms that it will take all the needed legal measures against all those who are sharing wrong or false information or trying to spread rumor. May God protect Qatar, its emir, its residents and citizens. Thank you, Major General Abdullah Al-Miftah, Director and the representative of the Ministry of Defense. We thank also the members of the media for being here. Thank you. We arrived to the end of this press briefing. Thank you.
Well, it's past midnight here in Qatar, and you've been listening to a press briefing from Qatari authorities. Now, on Saturday, Iran fired at least 66 missiles and drones at the country, and we got confirmation just now that an early warning radar in Qatar has been hit by a drone. Al Jazeera's Axel Zaimovic is in the capital, Doha. Axel, is Qatar still being attacked as we speak? Because just before I walked into the studio, I was hearing the loud booms, and that was only about 20-30 minutes ago.
Well, it seems that these attacks coming from Iran are coming basically in the form of several waves. But what we're seeing right now is a relatively calm situation. Well, compared to what we saw earlier today, this morning and this afternoon, wave upon wave of Iranian missiles and rockets coming towards Qatar. Targeting the American, the U.S. Military installation here, one of the largest here in the Middle East. And we heard not long ago Qatari officials saying and confirming, as you just said, that 66 missiles were fired, 12 rockets were down. But also we're hearing that 8 people have been injured by the falling debris and they have been treated in hospitals. So This was the situation, how the day unfolded is the rockets were fired like in the morning, and then Qatar's air defense systems were immediately activated. And as you heard from the officials, they said that every single projectile was successfully taken down. And throughout the day, we've seen that, these attacks have been going on. Then relatively calmness, and again another wave maybe a few hours ago where we heard probably the largest explosion so far. That could be due to proximity to the city center, and we've seen between 15 or 20 missiles being intercepted, but obviously Qatar's air defense ministry deployed